Dear Universe, I've been studying your ways, hoping to become fluent in your languages so I can comprehend how you are aligning and symbolically synchronizing my life in your divine timing. And either I am failing at this translation or your tools are telling lies on you, because Mercury in them told me my wheel of fortune was turning around, and I may be a fool on this journey with the stars shining above me, but this 10 of rods I'm carrying is beyond heavy, and I'm tired. I've been told I'm too beautiful for this, but being pretty is of no use if you are not willing to sleep with men to get what you need. Justice? What is on your scale today? How many missed meals does it take for your morals to become weightless? It was explained to me that you work through people to bestow your accolades. But what happens when the scene of my life calls for action and the soulmates I have contracts with miss the curtain call, unable to show up because their growth is running behind schedule? So I'm left here in the dark waiting to make my grand debut. I wonder if anyone on Instagram has noticed that I'm just reposting my old photos because that pure white background I had is now stained with reminders of my abuser, putting a chain lock around the gate so the only way I can get my belongings is when he is home. So I swipe this visa to get in this Hertz SUV rental, call for my police escort, and gather up as many of my things as I can before my time is up for being treated as a human being. I have a riddle for you. How many months can a mother of one survive off of a credit card moving from Airbnb to Airbnb? If you've answered 2, you've answered a half month too many. I have another question for you. How many deep breaths does it take to relax for a mother who has devoted 9 years to nurturing her child on a plant-based diet, keeping her out of institutions, doing meditations with her to keep her woke, only to look at her through a computer screen with her dad and new mom listening to our conversations? Displeased about me clarifying to my daughter as she eats her hot dog and cake that being called by a number similar to what they do at her school is not how we address people. And all because he can provide one thing: money. See, I've been studying Forex and working on having 7 streams of income, but the exchange rate for teaching people how to heal from shame so that they can love others isn't as high as teaching how to build bombs. I don't know if you are aware, but this world you have me living in is more accepting of there being fewer people to love instead of learning to love all people. I don't have the shiny medals to thank me for my time in Iraq, because all my battles have been fought within raging war against generational cycles. I sit in silence so I don't resort to violence. So again, I have a question for you. Haven't I stood up for my true self enough, released enough nouns, persons, places, and things, replaced enough tears with smiles and positive affirmations to prove that I am here to live my divine purpose? I apologize. That was more than one question, but I've lost count of the reasons I am still here. As I'm lying here on this bed, as I'm lying here on this floor, now as I'm laying here on this ground, using sleep to numb the pain because I'm far too advanced on my spiritual path to get caught up in tequila bottles or tightly wrapped substances made to swallow, smoke, or inhale. Why does it seem my only purpose to be kept alive is to be here for everyone else? I bring great vibrations to every home I am invited to stay in, but my femininity triggers the unhealed wounds of the girlfriends that has them in Nine of Swords position, believing the only thing I'm spreading is my legs for their man. So before long, I'm visiting these malls, living as a backpacker, but I don't have a YouTube video showing you how I travel with so few possessions. Instead, I'm sitting here in this food court using my gift of being an oracle reader in hopes I manifest a meal today. Hoping no one notices that although my clothes are filled with holes and not in a trendy way, I am not here to buy anything. There is nothing cute about being used until there is nothing left but a gaping hole. But before this mall closes and I'm back in these streets, let me jump on this Wi-Fi because Verizon only connects through dollars and cents. It's been a few days since I've posted anything on IG, and I didn't inform anyone I was taking a social media break. So I smile, say grand rising, and speak positive things because your law states like attracts like, and I don't want any more trouble. So I'm going to follow your rules and hope it doesn't get much darker before dawn. Sticking to exposing my kinks instead of letting on that I am not okay. Because there are no likes in telling your rags to riches story before you get your riches.